Right, good evening. James here, and this is my day 4 recap of my options small account challenge. So I placed 3 trades today, um, AT&T, Square, and Disney. Okay, I was actually one loss, one break even, and I'm actually swinging one into tomorrow. So the first trade I made was AT&T at 6:45. This is my time, Pacific time. So that was a put option I had placed at 6:45. Excuse me. Let's pull it up here. I'm on the wrong card. So I was playing my Bollinger Band setup, and off my HMAs. After this candle here, that was going to be my entry, and it did break. It went down, so I bought my put here for a breakdown, and I was shooting to get 10%. Unfortunately, I was only up maybe about 3% here when it finally started to rally back up. It was staying within this channel, so I was kind of happy, making lower lows, lower highs. And when it broke through the channel, that was my alert to keep an eye on it. And my exit point was pretty much the open of AT&T. That's where I would get out. And it kept rising. I actually had to get up and go wake my children up, and when I came back, it was actually about here above my stop loss. So I immediately got out. Took a loss. It actually ended up being about 20% loss. Not too much of a big deal. I can take that and make up with it later. I really should have gotten out here after the first pullback. That really wasn't much of a pullback, and it went right back up. But I didn't. It's okay. So that's that one. Alright, my second trade I placed was on Square at 10 o'clock. This one was for calls, break of the high a day. So here, I entered at 10 o'clock. The EMAs had condensed a little bit and squeezed in. So I entered there, I think it was, this candle was actually green when I entered, and I was shooting for the break a high a day and move forward. That didn't actually happen, and it kind of just went sideways the whole day. I'm okay with that. I didn't bother getting out, even though, I was about 8-10% upside down at this time. I did not get out, and the reason is I actually like the daily chart here. Square did have a long down. It consolidated, went sideways. My 3-8 EMAs crossed Friday, and it's got 2 green days, including today. So I actually am very bullish on this stock, and I feel that tomorrow it'll continue, and I will get, if not more, than my 10% goal on this one. So I was okay holding this one overnight into tomorrow. So that's that. Okay. My third trade was on Disney. I actually did puts about 12:30. So here, excuse me, I was watching Disney. About over here, it was starting to come down. My EMAs were crossing, but I wasn't ready to enter yet. It actually had to break 110.93, and it did that. So I immediately entered in for my put. I was looking for a break here. It actually did not happen, and it kind of just went sideways. And at that point, I really didn't like the trade anymore. I didn't like the way it was acting. So I got out at 12:55. So at the break of this candle down here, I actually got out. It was a 2% gain, pretty much break even on this trade. That's okay. So that's that. I was actually hoping that one would break. Disney did have a lot of room back down, as you can see. I was hoping it would break here, and it literally had a chance to get all the way back down to where it opened this morning. Didn't happen. That's okay. I broke even. Call it a day. Right? Tomorrow's a new day. So that's where I'm at. I'm still actually, up on my challenge. This is incorrect. I'm not sure why Tasty is showing this. The day I was down, I think I'm down $35 today. This is accurate. So not too bad. Still green. First red day. Still early in the challenge. We'll make up for it tomorrow. Now, somebody yesterday made a comment on how do I decide my strikes, how do I decide my expiration dates. Pretty simple. We'll go and look at, and it's not going to work. Here we go. We'll go back to Square just really quick. I will usually trade 7 days out or more. It gives me a little bit of time. Should anything happen, I'm literally just buying time. And after that, it's mainly quarterlies. I rarely will trade a weekly unless it's SPY. SPY has a lot of liquidity in it that I'm okay trading. It's weeklies. Other ones I just personally prefer doing the quarterlies. I then trade at the money up to 2 in the money. I like to have right around a 50-55 delta. I like the way it moves. Now, the choice I'll make is pretty much the spread difference. Disney, on that one that I did, I actually entered that one. I had a 2-cent spread, whereas the one I wanted actually had about an 8-cent spread. So I give or take a little bit. That's why I say at the money up to 2 in the money. So that's where I'm at with that. If you got any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.